TV. Go turn off the TV. Yeah. I just got to tell Angie, go turn off the TV. We don't need it on for this live show. So I told Angie, go turn off the TV here real quick. All right. So, yep, just do that. We're fine. Okay. All right. Just got to do a few things here real quick, and we'll just get rocking and rolling here.
Okay.
Because we are live. So let me do a couple things here real quick. Share this on our personal Facebook page to let people know, hey, we are live. And we are going to put this over here. And that's on my personal page. We will put this on the show page here real quick. And if you guys live, do it on your social media if you choose to do so, which is great. And we should be good to go. Yep, we're good to go right there. Okay, all right. Okay, looks like everybody's still watching the late football game, so it must be a good football games going on. Basically, so I just wanted to get this little live show out of the way. Because I don't know what Sunday Night Football will bring. See what's going on there.
You guys and the Iowa Hawkeyes are going to a bowl game.
Yeah, that's congratulations to the Hawkeyes.
To the Holiday Bowl.
Going to the Holiday Bowl, basically.
In California.
Yeah. And your cousin's already got tickets for it, not without even knowing.
She bought it with and they're playing USC.
That'd be a good game.
Yep.
It's probably going to be considered a USC home game too, because it's in there.
Well, you never know
it's just down the road.
You never know how many Iowa fans are going to be there.
Yeah, Iowa travels very well for bowl games. They always do.
Hi, Brandon.
And that. Hi, Brandon. How you doing? And that. So, yeah, I thought we'd just come on live just to do a few things. We are not going to do a regular vlog on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
We always had. Last few years, we have never done a Christmas vlog, but we will go live on Christmas Day instead. That's what we're thinking about doing. Go live sometime on Christmas Day.
Yes.
And that. So that'll be just kind of talk what's going on with Christmas and what we got for Christmas. And that we'll still do a video, a regular vlog video, which will be about 7 days later. And that. Billy Balls, how you doing? And that. So, and yeah, we'll just make sure everything's okay. Well, it looks like we're buffering over. Yeah, I think we had a little buffer on over the channel, and so basically, so yep. So we're just doing some verifications, and I'll always do some verifications when there's somebody new, and that. So, all right. What else is
you guys more cooking videos because everybody's requesting them.
Yeah, everybody's requesting them, and we're gonna show it on a regular video coming up within a week or so because we ordered something online. That'll be tomorrow night's video, what we ordered. We bought some stuff online. I'm kind of wearing one right now, so it's a little sneak peek of actually I ate the design that I wanted to get, but hey, it works. And that we knew it was gonna be assorted. Seawood was assorted.
Yes.
And that's what we got. That's what I got, basically. But yeah, I have to send one back because I ended up having a duplicate. I don't want to squeal on too much on upcoming videos and that. We did get something in the mail from Carla, John, and Lillian, and we like to thank them very much for that. We put it in our video for next week, so you guys will see that next week. And what else? I had a lot of things I want to talk about, but I just plumb off forgot about. Terms of service on YouTube is changing December 10th, getting it ready for this COPA deal and the FTC deal. And basically, so just let you guys know, let everybody know that our content was never intended to be targeting kids because of, but like I said, FTC, you just never know with them. Basically, it comes down to the final say of not just YouTube, but FTC can have a final say. But I think they're going to go after the big channels first, because if they go after the small channel, nobody cares. Who cares about a small channel? Just a small channel. No one will never know. But when they say, let's say if they take down a huge YouTuber that pulls in almost 5 million plus subscribers, almost 3 or 4 million views, and they're finding them big time, that's going to take notice.
Yes, it will.
People's going to notice that. That'll be. But as far as going after a lot of people, even I talk, there was a lot of online attorneys, basically. Yep, YouTube Kids. Yep, they. I don't know why they just don't put kid-friendly content on YouTube Kids, and because this platform has always been for the ages of 13 and up, basically. But YouTube got caught with their pants down back in September, and what does YouTube does is always blame the creator, and technically, creators should be responsible for their content anyway. I have seen and heard that. I have seen and heard that some creators will put up something on YouTube and they get busted by the law for it, especially if they're doing something absolutely 100% illegal. Basically, one dangerous stunt that happened a year and a half ago already, where someone did a dangerous stunt. Someone pulled a gun and someone put a thick book. And they put a thick book in front of their chest, and I guess the girlfriend pulled the gun, and basically, yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, but yeah, it's just what happened was the girl faced jail time for pulling the trigger for what they call murder. No, we're not married. We're boyfriend, girlfriend, but we've been living together long enough. We are considered by law husband and wife anyway, by what they call common law and that. So, yeah. So, yep, it's basically what it is. But yeah, we are. But yeah, it's YouTube's going through a lot of changes, and it's not just going to be affecting the creator. Many people who signs up to YouTube and just watches YouTube, it's going to be the viewer is going to be. No, we don't do that on Sundays. No, we don't do that on Sundays. But what's happening is I just forgot what I was going to say.
No, we don't do that either.
And that, so, but what's going to happen is this basically. So, like I said, YouTube creators should always be responsible for their content. 100% responsible. It should have been in the community guidelines, and sometimes YouTube don't enforce it. I learned that today on that. So, yep, you're welcome for this live stream. We very rarely do live shows here on the channel, but when we do, we try to make it epic if we can. We had a couple good ones over the summer. Walking through Chicago, we did that. Driving down westbound I-80, we did that. For some reason, that one got trolled big time. Basically, so and that, so sometimes it does happen. It does happen once in a while. It's nothing new, and just tell them thanks for the views. Basically, thanks for the view, thanks for your vote, thanks for your reaction. Because the more you react to videos, negative or positive, it puts us up in the rankings. That's how they used to do.
Graham.
Hi, Graham Smith. How you doing from the UK? And that. So, and there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on with YouTube lately.
Hi, Norm.
And that. So, yeah, Norm from Bangor, Pennsylvania. And that. So,
guys, we're expecting colder weather this week too.
Yeah. So, Yeah, as we're approaching December 10th, where the platform's going to be changing with new community guidelines. All the creators are going to be following it, but problem is, we're still a lot of creators are still talking about when we're going to start holding the people that leave the comments down in, like, say, in a side chat or something like that, more accountable on their end, because YouTube thinks one way, and we say no, no, no. You guys got the college degrees. Figure out college boys out there in YouTube, and that. Eventually, yeah. Eventually, what's going to happen to the platform? I don't know. Just YouTube is probably another 1 or 2 more screw ups away. That we could lose this whole platform altogether, which is not good.
Norm is probably watching a football game.
Probably.
The Steelers are playing this afternoon.
Oh, tonight?
This afternoon.
Well, right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right now. Maybe the game is already well in the hand.
They're playing Arizona.
It's over. The Steelers win. It's over. Steelers win.
Go Steelers, Norm.
And that. How did the Eagles do?
I don't know.
Don't know. Come on. You're a football buff.
I know the Packers won.
Yeah. Yeah. Boo, Packers.
Packers are going to lose next week, guys. It's Bears, Packers.
Yeah. Like I said, we did get a nice Christmas card in the mail.
How is your Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi's holding up pretty good. It's doing a lot better than I thought. What they did over the summer was they did some line work in the area, so that's why our internet.
They were up here the other day too.
Yeah, and they were up here doing some work the other day, kind of knocked out the internet a little bit. But as for the internet over the summer, they were doing some line work. They were upgrading some cable lines between here and wherever they were working on. I know they were working on some cable lines in the area.
Sorry, guys.
And just, yeah, like I said, winter time is just more of a sleeping weather, basically. Everybody likes to sleep. That's why bears hibernate during the winter and that. So it's more of a sleeping weather than anything else. And that. So, but we did have a computer issue that you saw in our recent video. And what we did was we just did a simple reset. And what we did before we did the reset was we backed up everything that we wanted to keep, that was able to keep, just in case if we lost something. So anything with our YouTube videos, with our YouTube intros, outros, the music, and all that, we was able to use our external hard drives to save it, just in case. Then what happened was we went ahead with the reset. It was about a 30-minute process that it went through. It was just a simple reset. It was not a factory reset.
No.
It was a simple reset. And I had to re-download. What did I have to re-download?
Everything.
Basically. I had to re-download. I had to download ClipGrab. I had to re-download Steam for my Planet Coaster and Skylines. I had to re-download my editing software. I had to re-download that. And I
can't stop yawning.
And I guess I could re-download my my Sims 4 and my other Sims game. I could re-download that, but I'm going to do that on a later date when I feel like I want to play those games. I'm a little disappointed of how they changed that game to make it I can't even play it on this computer because they changed the graphic settings. And,
yes, they did.
And it made it difficult to play, basically. But Planet Coaster played good. I was able to save Lakeside Park was able to save. Luckily, it was a download through Steam, so they was able to save my files that way.
Yep.
As long as I have the account, they will save the game unless I end up actually deleting it on my end. It goes through there and deletes it too. So that would be it on that area too. So otherwise, our internet is running good. Our internet's running good. Computer's running good now because I did that reset. Which is basically, it's the first time I did a computer reset since we had the old desktop computer. Because I remember on the old desktop, it was so old, we had to reset it almost every other month. And it got to a point, I did a factory reset. I lost basically everything. But luckily, then what happened was it took down everything that I needed. So I couldn't re-upload. Angie's doing some adjustments on because the chair that we normally have over here is outside being used by one of our inflatables. And that.
It ain't staying.
Okay, ain't staying. Okay. So Angie's going to be a little lower.
I'm going lower.
Okay. Angie's going to go low. I'll go high. And that. So that. Oh, by the way, high. And that.
I want my pocket back.
You want your pocket back? Oh, Angie's got one of these pocket backs. That. Yeah, I just don't want to stay on too long. We got a short video tonight. Basically just another chat, no talking video, something like that. Like I said, wintertime it's hard to come out with good content. Basically, wintertime. I don't know what happened to the adventures of John and Julie. If they're watching somehow,
let us know where you're at.
They were supposed to be moving in our area this weekend, and they have not done a video since they did their live show, and I think it got trolled over there somehow. I'm hoping they didn't get too upset about it, because I kind of told them it's kind of it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to know. Somebody's going to go live. You're going to get trolled a lot, basically. So that's basically comes down to. So I'm hoping that they made their big move already, and hopefully they will get a hold of us one way or another. I don't know what happened, but they have not uploaded a video for almost a couple weeks, almost a week and a half since they tried their live show, basically. So they will talk about have to get a new computer and new editing software, so it makes it easier to do their videos and that. So they were editing their videos through the phone, and anytime you edit a video through a phone, it's kind of difficult. That's YouTube notifications, and it's not side chat. And that. So
I'll just double verify checking.
Okay, yeah. And that.
You don't do Planet Coaster?
No, I don't do Planet Coaster videos during the winter. I don't do nothing like that during the winter. I'm gonna resume those in the spring. And I'm gonna say one thing about those Planet Coaster videos. Because it's a video game, I have to make those labeled as targeting for kids. So whenever I do a Planet Coaster video, I'm going to let you guys know the night before I'm planning to do a video. So it's probably going to be important you guys watch the videos when I do Planet Coaster videos, basically. Where I'm going to try to announce someone in that video that, or sometime with some form of advance notice, have to give you guys, we're going to do a Planet Coaster video. If basically comes down to is this. If we do Planet Coaster videos, I have to label them as kid friendly. I still got to go in my settings tonight and change all my Planet Coaster videos from not targeting kids to targeting kids, because kids like video games. Even the game itself is designed for 13 years old.
I have a question for you.
What?
How are you going to do the ball games?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. The ball game videos. How we're going to do the ball game videos? Well, because even it is kid friendly, but everybody knows, just on the safe side, and I do it for a reason, I have to show my glass of beer. Of course, you got to show your glass of beer or a can of beer, basically. But then, like I said, it comes down to YouTube's new system that they're going to plan to implement, and also the what they call the
no, guys, I am
FTC.
Hold on, I am doing a live check video soon too.
What's that?
I said I'm going to do a live check video soon.
Live chat.
Chuck.
Oh, latch hook. Okay, all right. I didn't know what you meant.
I've been getting asked when I was going to
Yeah,
start
because it's winter time. You need content like that. We haven't done a latch hook video. It's almost second year we was on YouTube. Yeah. So I know all how you doing. So Planet Coaster videos, I have to relabel those, and any future of those videos, I gotta make sure they're targeting for kids. The amusement park videos, borderline. It's gonna be borderline.
The cooking videos will not be targeting kids.
No, but it's gonna be a select videos that we do. It's gonna be targeting kids. It's YouTube's gonna notice. It's gonna recognize it. They say you mislabeled it. Either YouTube is gonna relabel it for us, or we have to go in and label it ourselves. With the FTC going after small channels, it's not going to happen because there's no money involved in the small channels. If you know government, they go after and penalize people who has the big bucks. That's the way it works.
We don't.
That's the way it works. That's how our economy gets wrecked by going after big bucks, basically. And that, so, yep. Oh, Angie's got some ideas coming up.
Yeah, I have plenty.
She's got some ideas coming up, but I got to make sure she does a test run with the recipe off camera before she does it on camera. I want her to be more prepared.
Granted, a couple of them are crock pot recipes.
And that, so
freezer crock pot recipes.
Yeah, so I just want to have her be more prepared when we do that. Just say, okay, if you don't want to do a pre-cook something, just have it ready to go, prepare, get everything all lined up, prepare to do the video. You know, it's like what they do on Chef's TV, on cooking shows on TV, where they prepare everything, they put everything in the oven and that. So let's go ahead. Psychomaster, if you're watching, if you're planning to promote your channel, I'm going to let you know that is a YouTube guideline violation. Just let you know. So I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and put it up. I'll show it real quick. I'll just click on show. Please check Psychomaster's channel out. He has some content. You're not going to lose your channel. Now here's what a lot of people upset on YouTube, a lot of clickbait videos. YouTube has always had the policy. YouTube always had that policy to take down channels without you knowing it. They can take down any channel at any time at their discretion. You don't need community strikes. You don't need copyright strikes. YouTube will just take it down at their sole discretion. So basically, that's how you're going to lose your channel. If you lose any channels, that's how you're going to lose your channel. It's going to be based on sole discretion of YouTube. Basically, what it is. That's what YouTube's going to decide on. So YouTube's kind of decide. So yeah, Psychomaster's there. Just click on the side thing for Psychomaster and check out his content. And
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. How you doing? And like I said, there's always videos that we have to watch for how we do it. Basically, we have to make sure we properly label our videos. Like I said, our videos never was intended to targeting under the age of 13. Never have, never will. But we do have some videos that is kind of borderline to that age level anyway. Thank you, YouTube, for tracking those.
Thank you, Norm. Always great YouTube Premium.
Yep. And
Mike, we're just helping you guys. We do not lose baseball.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that in a little bit here, basically. So, but right now we'll just focus on the YouTube end here. Basically, it comes down to how we label our videos. As FTC going after small channels. If you know government, if you saw it in the campaigns already, you probably saw it in the ads on all the YouTube ads already. How they're going to go after.
Hi, Carla.
the big corporations, the big channels, and that's what the FTC is going to focus. They're going to go where the money's at. Basically, a small channel ain't going to have no money. If they come find us, the rules are they cannot bankrupt. They can't allow a person to go bankrupt or file for bankruptcy, or can't make their business to go no more, because then that's the sole. That's basically out to destroy a business and that. And a lot of YouTubers, they told us not to depend on AdSense, on the AdSense revenues. Just focus it as a business. Now, I've been hearing this off and on. Even if you do open up a merch line, it's going to be an issue, because it's going to be an issue with something else in that. So yeah, you should be okay with COPPA because you're mostly bikes and vehicles, but it's going to be yeah, you should be okay with it, and they're not going to have the small channel. So if you're a small channel, don't worry about it. A lot of YouTube lawyers say they're going to go after the big channels with big money. We're talking about channels that has millions of subscribers and millions of views, basically, and just makes tons of money on the side. So you're looking at you're looking at possibly PewDiePie, looking at the Paul brothers, looking at Ryan's Toy Review. He's under the first one that's got mentioned on during this whole deal. Is Ryan's Toy Review was the first channel that they are interested in. Anything that's targeting mainly 100% kids on that. So yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, don't worry about that.
Carla and John, thank you very much for the Christmas cards.
All right. Yep. So so basically it comes down to is this it's gonna come down to they're gonna notice once like I said, they're not gonna announce anything right off the bat on January 1st. It's gonna take months before you hear the first channel.
I thank you for the Christmas cards.
All right. Yep. And Carla just replied.
Mm.
And John, thanks for the money in the Christmas card, like $30 in that. So. But YouTube is not gonna go after the small channels because there's no money in the small channel. You know, there's our AdSense. If we're lucky, we get paid every 3 months. It all depends what we get in our super chat. Not PayPal. PayPal is totally different, and Carla knows it. Our PayPal cut in our donation to PayPal. I don't want to talk about the donation end on this because I always said donations are always
welcome but not necessary.
It's always welcome but not necessary in that. So comes down to this. Now I saw what I was going to do is this. Yeah, I say donations are always welcome but not necessary. Now let's talk about the cuts that what Super Chat does and what PayPal does. PayPal only takes out less than 2% on the donations. They take out less than 2%. And if I take the money out within let's say 30 minutes, then they take out an additional 1%.
I gotta show something on our live show to Carla.
What's that? Real quick.
Carla!
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Because this is the one that she likes.
Okay. All right. But then Super Chat takes out which is nothing. Super Chat takes out close to 22 to 27%. And what people like when they do donate to Super Chat, basically, hi Jose Leo.
Hi Jose.
And what Super Chat does is they take out like 30, almost 30, just under 30%. And
she liked it when I showed it to her.
Yeah. What Super Chat is, when someone does a Super Chat donation, it's a way to get a shout out to the community. It's public, basically. Just be aware it is public. If you it comes up as public donation. I've done it a few times on other channels. Just when I donate to other channels, once in a while, it becomes public. It becomes public knowledge. Now, if we do the PayPal donation, we do not give it a dollar amount. We just say thanks for the same. Let's say, for example, Carla was the most recent one that gave us donation in our PayPal. We'll just say thanks for a small, thank you for your donation on PayPal, but we don't give a dollar amount because the reason we don't give a dollar amount because the dollar amount is not public. Actually, I don't even have to mention on a video who donated to the channel, to who donated to this channel anyway. But yeah, you want to sit up a little bit, or I have to tilt the camera down.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. I gotta squat down so you see me more. Oh, from Brazil.
Is from Brazil.
Oh, down in South America. You probably know about Rudy's situation and that. So, okay, for the ones who I was kind of getting bugged about this. I'm going to talk about it a little bit right now. My honest opinion, what happened to Rudy's channel was, I'm going to let you guys know, you guys who've been following Trucker Rudy for a long time, he's been known, got trolled a lot on his channel, basically because they make fun of the way he talks. And this channel is no different. I'm not the perfect speaker myself. We're not all perfect speakers. And we always say we're not perfect YouTubers. There's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber. Everybody makes mistakes on their channel. On their channels. Just Rudy decided to show on his one video a trucker that was kind of blocking the lane, was blocking lanes. If I remember that how that video goes, was totally blocking lanes, and no, we missed out on that. Since we don't own a car, we missed out on that. And Jukebox cannot go off route, not with that company. I wish you could, but he can't go off route in that company unless he's had a special delivery in that has to take him through Clinton. And that. So let's say if he has a load going to Morrison, Clinton, or DeWitt, that'd be a sumo route that he will take. Basically.
Yeah, no, but we knew he was there, but we had no transportation.
Yeah, Rudy's situation was a sad one. It was all right.
Ricky Bobby.
Thank you for chiming in, Leo, Jose Leo. Thank you for chiming in. And
hi, Ricky Bobby.
Hi, Ricky Bobby. How you doing, Ricky Bobby #1? Hey, he was the very first person that donated on our super chat, so he has bragging rights on that. Yeah, so.
Ricky Bobby.
And that, so.
Ricky Bobby's from St. Louis.
Yeah, that. Excuse me.
Oh, we haven't been there, Ricky Bobby. We have not been there yet.
We'll be going down there in March for a hockey game.
Yes, that's right.
And that, so. Okay. As for Rudy, basically it comes down to he had a situation with the trucker at a truck stop, and the trucker was wanted to make some hay with Rudy, and Rudy decided to put it on camera. And I guess Rudy he admitted himself he did cross that line a little bit himself. But then Rudy's been known to get trolled a lot. We always talked about this what we call this. There was a hater he had that lived in New Brunswick. He had a hater that was known to live in New Brunswick, and he made a point on his.
He hasn't left yet.
Okay.
Jose's staying a little longer.
All right. There was a hater in New Brunswick that wanted to make Trucker Rudy's life miserable, and he made no bones about his channel, that he was going to make his life miserable. Now, according to YouTube guidelines and according to community guidelines, anytime you make a channel threatening somebody's livelihood, that channel will be taken down. And we will successfully take down that channel. You do not want to upload. You do not want to start a channel and threatening people's livelihoods and that. So that is a no-no on YouTube community guidelines. That is automatically your channel will be taken down without even strikes. It just will not tolerate that at all. So that's why we kind of watch the side chat a little bit. Basically, that's why all those people you see with wrenches out there, They watch. Carla already did the job a couple times already.
Thank you, Carla.
And that. So, and the ones I wrench up, those are the ones I trust to watch those dirty and unseen offensive comments that's maybe targeting the channel or the people that's in the side chat, basically.
Great rule, guys.
In that. So, in that. But would Rudy come back to his trucking videos? As far as we know, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't expect it to happen unless he switched trucking companies. I don't think he
it's
really
up
wants.
To him.
I don't think he really wants to switch to trucking companies. He also told us is this. Even if our meetups with Rudy, we are allowed to keep those videos up because we're not employers of that company, so we are allowed to keep those videos up, and those videos will stay up with our meetup with Rudy
and Jukebox.
And Jukebox. Well, Jukebox is not an issue.
You guys,
it was Rudy. Rudy was the issue.
Hold it, guys. It was 6 years ago today.
No, not 6 years.
5 years ago today.
Not 5 years
ago.
4 years ago.
Years ago today, we got to meet Trucker Jukebox for the first time.
But a couple of days later, a week earlier, it was Rudy. It was Rudy a couple of days earlier. Rudy came in first before Jukebox. Jukebox talked about wanting to meet us first. Rudy beat him to the punch, basically. So, and that. So it all happened in the same week. Rudy came in first. Jukebox a couple of days later.
Sorry, guys. I keep yawning.
You need a Mountain Dew to keep awake?
It's not. They're not. There's not any cold ones.
Okay.
I ran out.
All right. But yeah.
Hold it, but I can drink them warm.
Yeah, you always drink it warm anyway. Yeah, you need some caffeine because 7-Up doesn't have no caffeine. There's zero caffeine. And that. Okay, yeah, like I said, I do agree what Jukebox said. Haters are gonna hate. Unfortunately, my opinion is this: if you're one of those people on YouTube likes to talk about your livelihoods, your places of employment, and all that stuff, you're basically rolling the dice with that company and that. So anything we say off camera, when we do off camera stuff, is basically we're trying to protect what we're trying to do is what we call protecting the outside income of YouTube, basically. So that's why we don't talk about other employment outside of YouTube, because YouTube is not paying for the rest of this overhead. All right, YouTube's not paying for this. We don't make enough views to keep the rent up here or pay the bills or keep the lights on. We have outside income, and that's why we don't talk about our outside income on the channel, because if a troll gets a hold of it, they're gonna go to town with it. Basically, they're just lazy people that never held a job or never will hold a job, and just like make people suffer. And that's what happens when you get a real hardcore troll. Basically, when you really get a hardcore troll, they just go to town with it. They just make life miserable for the creator and all that stuff. So that's why if we mention a bunch of companies in this town, it does not mean we work for them. Just that we enjoy what we do. We enjoy their food. We enjoy their events that they're doing and whatever, basically. But it just comes down to all right. Hello.
Hi, Lillian.
Okay. Say hello to Lillian for us.
And thank you for the card.
Yep. And that's all.
Guys, I had good in my mind.
And when the other YouTubers talk about their companies, like I said, their companies or place of employment, it's a crapshoot for them, basically. So it's all a crapshoot, and it's going to be to a point that if it gets too bad, the company will say, "No, we got to shut it down." And that. So, and that. When is Christmas train coming? Stay tuned next week.
Next week's video.
I'm just about ready to edit that video right now. It's gonna be in 2 parts.
Guys, it's nice. It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. So I was surprised it came for 2 years in a row, And the reason I decided to film it because it came in from the north this year. It did not come from the south. It came in from the north, and it came at a later time.
And you guys,
than
I
usual.
got to see it too, but I was at somewhere else to see it.
So so check this coming Saturday's video.
Yep.
It's be this Saturday's video. I just got to finish editing it and get it edited and uploaded.
Guys, I saw it when it was by the ballpark. If that gives a clue.
What's that?
If anybody asks where I got to see the train last night.
Yeah. I had to walk from as soon as the train pulled in and the stage dropped. I'm not going to give up the details, but you'll figure it out when I do that video. So yeah. So when I do that video, I don't want to give out too much of that video. I'll lose. I don't get too many views. And I did something else before the train anyway. There was a Christmas walk. And I kind of barked about it in a way, but then that train made it up, basically.
Carla just said she loved the viewing the train last year.
Okay, yeah. But we're going to have a whole different view of that train this year. Because remember, Canadian Pacific holiday trains, they run 2 trains. They run
one in the USA and
one in Canada. The one in Canada will stay in Canada. The one that's toward the United States, it will start in Canada, tour the United States for about 2 to 3 weeks, then goes and they finish in Canada.
Yep.
Basically. So that's how they do that train. That's how they do the American tour train, basically. So there's 2 trains. Because we made jokes about in our first year how the train was here in Clinton, and the very same night, a couple hours later, it was in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And we say, well, as soon as the train goes here, it's going to go to Winnipeg.
Any ice on the river yet? No.
No. There was some ice formed earlier on the rivers, but that was in the backwaters, but it didn't last very long because temperatures got too warm. Actually, temperatures are warmer now this year than last year at this time. So
I know where the train is tonight. It's in Marquette.
Yeah, because it went through our area again. Either early this morning, probably early this morning, it went through our area again, heading north to Marquette, way up north, upriver, north of Dubuque. So that's where the train's located now. So after we left Davenport last night.
When are you having the Christmas parade? We don't have a Christmas parade.
We don't have a Christmas parade. We don't do Christmas parades. We just do a Christmas walk, the holiday train, and we did the lighting of the Christmas tree last week. We don't do Christmas parades. Town's not big enough for Christmas parades.
Nope.
So Davenport don't Christmas parade. I think I wanted to film the one in Davenport. The Festival of Trees holiday parade that was happened during the week before Thanksgiving. They will start a festival down in Davenport called
the Festival of Trees Parade.
Yeah, the Festival of Trees. It's the Festival of Trees Parade. It's our version. It's the Quad Cities version of how about the Symphony Lights?
No.
We are not doing it this year because the day of that they were going to film it on has passed already. But we're not going to pay the extra money.
David, I don't even want to hear about it.
What's that? How your Bears cheated. Dave Warner, you're crazy.
To beat his Cowboys.
Let's put it this way. I think somebody paid off the referees. Jerry Jones.
Me.
Maybe Jerry Jones didn't. Maybe Jerry Jones short-changed the referees. Yeah, so.
How far is Marion, Iowa from Clinton?
Marion, Iowa from Clinton is about an hour and a half west towards Cedar Rapids. Then you gotta take 151 up towards Marion.
Oh, that's right. She has relatives out there.
Yeah, so it's out there Marion is out there by Cedar Rapids, Iowa. In fact, we was out there during that Cedar Rapids playoff game late last summer.
You and Angie. Oh, we jinxed them both.
Yeah, that's right.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Was there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So
we jinxed the refs.
Yeah, we jinxed the refs. Somebody paid off the refs too much, or somebody didn't pay them enough.
We needed to beat that team and beat next week for the Bears to make playoffs, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but
I don't know how because
but you guys, we don't have our Bears flag up, and they're on a winning streak.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about our baseball vlogs. Real quick here. I know Mike was on here earlier. I don't know if he's still on now. Okay, for the ones who like our baseball vlogs, please mark a yes or no on the side chat. For the ones who like our baseball vlogs, because we're going to be talking about that. Real quick.
Mike's still here.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is as far as we know. If Angie doesn't interrupt me, this is as far as we know. Major League Baseball is proposing cutting 42 teams in the minor league system. Now, the key word is proposal. That's the key word, is a proposal. They already got Congress and other congressmen looking into it. Mostly on the Democratic side, which is probably not going to be good. But there's a few on the Republican side that's going to look into it, because it is for the teams that are involved in this, which Clinton is one of them. We mentioned Quad Cities was on the list. Now they're off the list for some reason. And they added Beloit on the list, and they added Burlington on the list. But the Quad Cities is on the list and off the list, back on the list, off the list, and all that. And that
tits.
Tits for twats now, huh? What's with this tits? Oh, okay. You went to California. You were adult version. Okay, that's the adult version. All right. So you're one step ahead of the Copa deal. All right. Formerly known as tits for tots, but now it's tits for twats.
You tell me out in California he's spying on somebody. The king?
I don't think so. He lives in Boston area, Napa. So what's going to happen is it's a proposal to cut 42 teams out of the minor league system. It's going to be saving Major League Baseball close to $500 million.
Change it for the holidays.
Oh, okay. Change it for the holidays. All right. All right. All right. It's going to affect a lot of small market teams like us. Especially if we're not. Let's say it's community-owned teams. What's Clinton Lumber Kings is owned by a community. Is owned by a community. You know, I was told how much rent you think the Lumber Kings pay to use the stadium down here in town. How much do you think the Lumber Kings pay for rent? Leave your guess down in the side chat. How much they pay for a whole season to rent out
the ballpark?
The ballpark down here. Just to rent out the ballpark from the city. City owns that ballpark. The naming rights was sold to make extra money for the team to cover the team's costs. But the original name of that ballpark was Riverview Stadium. But it's owned back. It's the same as owned by the city. How much do you think, in the side chat, how much do you think the Lumber Kings pay for that stadium for a whole season? 50K? 50K is a good guess.
I have no idea.
Anybody wants to take a guess? Okay, see you later, Noel. Anybody wants to take a guess on the side chat? How much Lumber Kings pay rent for one whole season at our ballpark when we do our baseball vlogs? And I walk past it almost all the time in our videos.
I was there last night, guys.
Yep. And yeah, so any other guesses? Come on, give me 2 more guesses down there. Give me 2 more guesses. Just any dollar amount for a whole season.
No.
I got one guess. I need at least 2 more guesses. I need 2 more guesses. Give me 2 more guesses.
No ideas. I can't guess.
And that. Okay, Ricky Bobby said 35K. Okay, that's a guess. You need one more guess. Need one more guess.
Yes, I have no idea.
Anybody wants to take a guess? Okay, 100K. Okay.
Who wins?
If we played the Price is Right without going over, the winner would be let's do this right. Let's do this right.
How about one more guess?
Anybody want to make one more guess? Anybody wants to take one more guess? Come on, tits for tots. Make a guess. Make a guess. Probably breaks down pay your taxes.
It's not tits, it's toys.
Okay. All right.
Oh, they're John.
David Varner put up 125K a season.
One more guess.
The total retail price of renting the Lumber King Stadium by the Lumber Kings is $1 for the whole season.
What?
$1 for the whole season.
You guys are all wrong.
I was told this by a board member. $1 is the rent of the Lumber King Stadium.
Look what John had guessed.
He put down $30,000.
$1, guys.
He put down $30,000. But $1 is the rent. I was told this by a board member. $1. So the closest to the retail price at Warnet was Ricky Bobby at $30K. No, John had it. But $1 was the rent to rent out the stadium.
Yeah, I did hear it. I've heard it from people.
It was from the board members, basically, because they want to ensure to keep baseball in town. That's probably why they rent it so low. But then
we do.
And that, so
guys, if we lose baseball, I don't get autographs.
But then when someone else rents that stadium, let's say a pro wrestling event,
there's John.
There's John put his $30,000, and I already saw his original number, so John had technically won in a way.
John is the winner.
And that. Yeah, it brings a lot of money into baseball into town. Yes, I'm going to explain a few things why it brings so much money in the baseball.
City should be fighting for
the city is fighting for it. The new mayor is going to fight for it. The ballpark ourselves, the front office.
There is a lot. Hydro knife.
Yep.
There is a lot of teams doing petition to save their teams.
Yeah.
The Lumber Kings have not set one up as of right now. As I know.
Yep. How much they pay? $1 for the whole season at the stadium. They pay that to the city. $1. Now, if anybody else wants to rent that stadium, it will cost them dearly. So, let's say a professional wrestling event wants to use that stadium, they'll have to pay the full. They have to pay the full price. What's your favorite auto you have? Well, we don't own any vehicles, but that last car I rented, I would love to own that.
She wants to know who my favorite autograph is. You guys, I have too many.
Oh, favorite autograph? Okay. Angie's got a favorite autograph. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, autograph.
We went into Ricky Bobby's.
Yeah. What else calls?
Who would you guys?
Without Lumber Kings, I have to come up with 4 or 5 videos just to make up the loss of the Lumber Kings videos.
Who would you guys be affiliated with?
Right now, we're currently affiliated with the.
Yipper Trav.
Yeah, we're currently affiliated with the
Miami Marlins.
Miami Marlins. But this, as if this proposal gets passed by Major League Baseball to cut 42 teams, which the Burlington Bees will be involved, us will be involved, and Beloit's going to be involved. Quad Cities is going to be a toss-up.
Hit or miss.
Hit or miss. Either they're on the list or off the list. It's going to affect not just single A. It's going to affect a lot of AAA teams. It's going to affect double A, rookie ball. It's going to be up and down. Major League wants to save about $500 million.
Mike, I have so many autographs. I have no idea what is my favorite one.
Yep. So
I would say probably some of the Cubs I have. And you guys, I actually got Albert Pujols' autograph before he played with the Cardinals. And
yeah. So
hi, you Trav.
But as far as we know, this is a proposal. It may or may not happen. They got Congress looking into it. They want Congress involved because I'm going to tell you right now, the financial breakdown that a team spends here in town, this is only an estimate. This is not an actual dollar value. Basically, is the team when they rent out, when they rent out apartments. This apartment complex at one time, a few ball players rented from up here. You got to remember, we had some across the hall from us at one time back in 2016. Actually, we had the number 1 draft pick for the Seattle Mariners lived across the hall from us. We could have bugged him for his autograph all the time. But
guys, he's now in the Atlanta Braves organization.
Yeah, and doing good. I heard. In his new position as catcher, I guess.
Yes.
In that, but
he did make it to the show last year.
Yeah. So so yeah, we do have an airport. It's a small regional airport. It's about 6-7 miles west of us, and if we walk about a mile that way, we'd be within a couple hundred yards of a no-fly zone for our drone and that. So.
He was watching football and he saw notifications.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah. Good thing you did was we're about ready to cut out of here in a little bit. Yeah. But as for
we know you guys. I was talking to somebody and he is at the winter meetings.
Okay, who's that?
Tyler.
Okay, yeah, they're at the winter meetings, but they had not brought it up in the winter meetings.
No, and Tyler and Ted, you guys that work at the airport, they said they will keep us posted what is going on.
Yeah, if they don't bring it up in the winter meetings, chances are it's not going to happen because they have to announce it. They have to announce what the intentions, what they're going to do prior to the 2020 season. We will have baseball in 2020 season.
We will, you guys.
We will have baseball. It's going to be involving the 2021 season and beyond. So they want to make the announcements a year in advance because all the baseball schedules in the minor league system and also some major leagues is made at least a minimum 1 year in advance. So they want to make sure everything's all scheduled correctly.
Some of the coaches has been announced, but ours has not been announced yet.
Right. But we will have baseball vlogs here in town in the 2020 season. But after that, we'll have to see what the official announcement is during the 2020 season. But we will have baseball here in town regardless. So if you guys are in the area that's probably going to lose baseball, I would say probably your best chance to go out and support them.
There is one in Virginia.
And that there's a lot of teams going to lose.
Virginia's got one. New York, you guys, has a lot.
The state of New York has a lot. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And that. But
so make sure you guys, if there's a team on the list, make sure you guys get out there and support them.
Okay, I was going to give you a quick dollar amount. The city of Clinton, I'm only estimating on this, with the players renting, buying the groceries, buying supplies, or whatever they need to buy here in town, not just on the road, but buy here in town. Food, groceries, clothing items, just hanging out what few places we have here in town that the ones that are old enough, kind of want to hang out at a local watering hole once in a while. Major league teams do frown on that because they don't want their players getting in trouble in local bar situations and that. They try to tell them stay out of that situation as much as possible if they can. Most of them blame the casinos in these markets, but casinos is not it. It's just the market and the condition of the stadium. Basically, it's just we just got the stadium up to Major League par in a way, but Major League decided to change the bar even higher to a point that no minor league teams ain't going to meet it at all. So it's just too much.
Everybody wants the MLB commissioner gone too.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that talk about the ones that's going to be the 42 teams that's going to be involved in losing baseball. They're asking for the commissioner to
step down.
Already asked to step down, basically because
there's a lot of senators and everybody's
because you spent in the 80s developing a minor league system, growing the minor league system to its current levels. Back in the 90s, we just added a new team in the start of 2000. We just added 2 new teams earlier in the 2000s. Bowling Green, Kentucky, came into the Midwest League. They left another league that went bankrupt, and they came to our league. And the new team, Lake County over in Ohio.
And they're on the list. No, they're not on the list.
They're not on the list because they're not on the list.
They were in the original one, but they're off.
Yeah. But Lake County in Ohio joined the league. So joined the Midwest League. And we're up to like 14 teams. And our last commissioner or league president, George Spilius, who passed away a few years ago. Yep. And basically he wanted his vision was to make the Midwest League the largest low A league in developmental baseball in the minor league system.
Commissioner.
And that with 14 teams. Actually, we're like the third or fourth biggest minor league in the minor leagues to have that many teams in the leagues.
Mr. David Langley.
Mr. David Langley is in the house.
Yes, he has a good channel too.
Yeah, he made up some good videos too. Hey, check out his recent video of the lighting of the Christmas tree down in Cape Girardeau. He did a good editing job. It put me to shame, basically.
David, ours was last night.
Yeah. And that, so, yep.
Oh, he gave us a thumbs up.
And that, so, yep. Check out his channel. He had some good Christmas lights and that. So,
in the house.
Yep. So, but yeah, but if we lose baseball, the city of Clinton could lose with not just traveling fans, umpires.
Yes, if we lose baseball, I don't want to go to Peoria.
No.
I don't want to go to Cedar Rapids and all that all the time. Just say, hey, need autographs or something.
Yeah, just if we lose baseball, we could lose. The city could lose anywhere from $3 to $5 million a year on what umpires spend on the hotels, visiting teams spend on hotels. That's a big hunk of a hotel motel tax that the city of Clinton could lose.
And I'm not going to Quad Cities all the time.
Yep. Yeah, let me finish what I'm doing, okay, Angie, please? Because
Okay.
we're over an hour. We got to wrap this up, okay? The city could lose $3 to $5 million a year from not just hotel motel taxes, visiting teams. That's just the home team that finds stuff. The visiting teams buy stuff. The umpires, they go out to eat once in a while. They have to eat once in a while and hang out some places, and they spend money there in the local economy. Out of town fans. If you saw a playoff, video, Game 3 of the Midwest League Championship Series, we saw those fans holding those lightsabers. All those fans came in, and they, when they came to town, they had to spend money. They probably had a hotel stay on top of that instead of going back the same night, because that's a long way back to South Bend. And even if it's only a 6.5 hour drive, they probably spent the night, basically, and went back the next day. So, like I said, it was just a lot of hotel motel taxes involved. Restaurants takes advantage of the out of town visitors when it comes to baseball here in town. So if we lose baseball, the Clintons could lose $5. Any Miller tonight? No.
He's having vodka.
No.
He's gonna make the gummy worms with vodka.
I downgraded.
Chuck, he's gonna have the gummy worms with vodka.
Okay, the gummy bears. Yeah. The gummy bears, yep. But no, actually I'm currently drinking a Pepsi right now, so
yes, I'm drinking a Dew and 7-Up.
Yeah, so yeah, that's one thing you're gonna start seeing me doing on the videos to make it adult rated. More adult content, more telling for the target. Yep. And yeah, so
cheers, my friends.
Yep.
I'll have one later.
Yeah. And he's got some wine coolers yet to drink too. So
that beer is ice cold. It is.
Actually, it was an empty can.
It's an empty can.
It was an empty can. It was an empty can. But I'll tell you what, if you want me to pop one open, I'll pop one open for you guys.
Guys, wait a minute. We need 5 yeses if you should pop one open.
You need 5 yeses?
Jack, you don't have any yeses yet.
Yeah, okay.
No yeses yet.
All right. Here comes the thumbs down. We're going to pop this open. There we go.
Go ahead, Chuck Carlos.
Wine coolers for you? Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, that'll be later.
That'll be later. Be off camera. Cheers, everybody. All right.
Oh, there's your 5 yeses.
It's going to be about first of 4 I'm going to have tonight.
Wine coolers are good. I know, Carlos.
Yeah, so. All right. Yeah, so, okay. It'll be a little, don't forget, we're on.
Cheers.
Yep.
Sunday be Monday.
It was a cold one. Yep. One to chug it down. Yep.
He says chug it.
I can't chug it down. I'm not. I don't.
I have had a good couple.
I'm not like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's still about half of it in that. So, all right. Yeah. We could lose. Yeah, because if we lose baseball, we don't have Thirsty Thursdays or
no more bobbleheads.
No more bobbleheads. No $2 nights. No.
Guys, I'll be so depressed.
No retro Wednesdays.
I'll be so depressed. I don't know what to do.
Angie will not be able to get autographs no more because we're not going to make a special. Since we don't own a vehicle, we're not going to make a special 90-minute trip to Peoria or a 2-hour trip to Peoria or a 90-minute trip to Cedar Rapids or maybe like a 50-minute down to that amusement park down to Davenport.
Wait a minute. Wait a second, Ricky Bobby.
And that's I like to have more Miller.
Wait a minute.
What?
He's saying you two have a good night.
Okay, yep.
Broncos. Wait, who are the Broncos playing, guys?
That was a good game last week. We talked a little bit on that on tonight's video.
No,
going up at 7
I know,
o'clock.
but he's saying go Broncos. Broncos got to win, guys, too.
Yep.
I like Bush more than.
Okay.
Champion of beer.
Champagne of beers. It's regular Miller. It's regular Miller, not a Miller Lite. It's regular Miller. You got Miller and you got Miller Lite. Miller Lite is the
Oh, go Broncos! They're playing Texans.
Okay.
Arizona, guys, is playing Pittsburgh.
All right.
Chug it. Chug it.
You can try to. I can't. I'm not like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't want to spill half.
Guys, like I said, Iowa Hawkeyes made the Holiday Bowl. Salty
Dog is here.
He's in the house. He's in Toronto.
Yep.
So is somebody else, Salty Dog.
Yep.
As of yesterday.
Okay.
When he did his live show, he was near Toronto.
Yep. So yeah, so
chugging it.
Right now.
He's chugging. He ain't doing it.
No, I'm not doing it. No way I'm not gonna do it. And that stuff. Okay, we're gonna. I know Salty Dog just chimed in. You'll have to watch the replay, but let's do a little wrap down what we basically were trying to talk about in this video. Yes, Rudy did a live show last night. Or was it the other night?
He did the other night, Salty Dog.
He did the other night. I missed out on it because I had to do something off camera.
I was on it, you guys, on this page.
Angie was on it for me. I was doing something else off camera, and we did talk about that a little bit. So, so basically, this was big 3 points we ran down on tonight's show. Basically, YouTube changed the service, starts on December 10th. All creators are going to be held accountable for their content. We have to make sure our videos are make sure it's targeting for kids or not for kids. And I proved it tonight. This video is not for kids, not kid friendly, unless the FTC is got more drunk than anybody else and calls it kid friendly, which is not. Basically, FTC, they can make anything they want in that. So
he was live.
FTC is not going to go after any small channels because there's no money in the small channels. So even when we do mislabel our videos, they're not going to come after us because we don't have the big bucks. They're going to go after. They're going to go after the big. They're going to go after the big channels. So that's what we talked about. We talked about it a little bit.
Just a great video, guys.
All right, thank you. We talk about that a little bit. Yeah, we talk about Rudy's situation. Basically, why he cannot do his trucking videos because his company told him he can't do it no more.
And of course,
they're not retrieving. They don't want no more phone calls from the armchair truckers here at home. Yep. And they don't want no more phone calls from the armchair truckers at home complaining about how somebody
I'll come party with you.
Yep. How they drive and all that stuff. So basically comes down to Rudy is kind of somewhat depressed because he kind of missed making those videos, but the company told him he cannot do it no more. Basically. So but what about the videos on our channel? Rudy told us since we're not hired by that company, our videos with Rudy Meetup will allow to stay up. He never asked us to bring them down, to take them down for any reason. because we're not hired by that company. It's our videos, and he asked us to leave them up. So if you guys want to see Trucker Rudy in all his glory on our channel, we still got those videos up. Unfortunately, with him, unfortunately, they're all taken down by Rudy. Either it's in private or it's been totally taken down, basically.
And you guys, we talked about baseball.
And we talk about the Lumber King situation, 42 teams in the minor league systems. Not just in our league, leagues across the country. It's going to be affected.
Hold it. There's 3 A teams.
Yeah. No, we got more. There's more A teams on the list.
Oh, 4.
There's more than that. There's about 12 involved.
Yep.
There's at least 12 involved. But it's all just not just A level, but you got rookie ball is going to get involved. Low short season A, that's short season, that's 70 games in the season.
Yeah.
And your some of your low A, high A, double A, and triple A teams are going to get involved. So it's 42 teams in total. Look at that.
Oh, wow. I watched your first meeting with the radio.
Yep, thank you very much. Yep, our first meeting, we just talked about that. It was our 4-year anniversary. We met up with those. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago. Today, as of today, with Jukebox and Rudy a couple days earlier. Our first meetups with them. So
I shared it, you guys.
Those videos are still up. And yeah, so should say rewatch it. Yep, rewatch them because Rudy, on my last phone call with Rudy, I talked to Rudy last time I talked to him was about a month or so ago. He said he would love to do a meetup with us. He kind of asked us to restrict how we film, involving the truck, basically. But he said it's our channel. We're not employers of his company, so he said he would allow it to film, but just the understanding, the wish of his company. If he does do a meetup here in town, we'll probably avoid filming his truck anyway, just to comply. But our older videos, they will stay up. They will stay up in that. So
sits.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that one.
No, that was not. It was not Ditch. Woody sold that truck. He got it. Woody bought it back, and right now, Jukebox is not working for Woody no more. If I understand it. RST absorbed Woody's company. Basically, they absorbed all his trucks, and they gave Jukebox a new truck and that. So,
Mike was
good night, guys. All right, we will be up. We'll probably do a live show on Christmas night. Basically, so
you guys will be
and that. So we'll be up. We'll be doing a live show on a Christmas night. There'll be no regular vlogs on Christmas night. So we'll be back. We'll do the next live show on Christmas night. We'll try to do it sometime during the evening hours after everybody has opened their gifts and all that stuff, and hopefully everybody's home and maybe watch some YouTube videos and that.
Oh, we got loves for Mike.
And that. So there'll be no regular vlog on Christmas night.
Christmas Eve, you mean?
Christmas night. We don't do videos. We do videos on Christmas Eve. We don't do a vlog on Christmas night.
Oh, that's right.
We'll do a live show instead.
Yeah.
We do a live show instead. And that. So, as for there was another YouTuber that was supposed to be moving in our area. We kind of hit on that a little bit. That's being a 4th point. Is the adventure of Jade and not Jaden, John and Julie. They're relatively new channel, but they have not uploaded for over a week, and they had not chimed in. They were currently busy on their big move to Rock Island, Illinois. If they went ahead with that move anyway, I think they said they went ahead with that move anyway. I have not heard word from them or anything on Facebook about it, because he usually sends me a message on Facebook once in a while. So we'll see what happens with that channel in the next few days. Okay. Right now we gotta chime off because
I'm starting to get hungry.
She's starting getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. We're all getting hungry.
You're right. What's your supper night? Is stuffed pork chops.
Which I don't know if we'll vlog it or not. We'll see. All right. So we're gonna cut out of here because we'll be back on. Well, our regular vlog will be coming on back on at 7 o'clock 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, a little over an hour from now. So let's go ahead and chime on out of here. We've been on here too long. I thought we'd just do a live Sunday chat here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, give us a rating, and that. So we'll just say, well, we're going to wrap up this video. Unfortunately, we did not score on those super chats tonight. That's okay, because like I said, donations are always welcome, but not necessary. There's always PayPal in the link down below. Like I said, donations are always welcome, but not necessary. And that. But like I said, we can't depend on AdSense all the time either. So that's going to change too. What AdSense revenues change, I don't know. It'd be too early to tell. Especially when the large channels lose their monetizations. When the kids-friendly channels lose their monetization, when they lose 90% of their monetization, there'll be more revenues for the small channels like us to share. So we don't know on that end until sometime in 2020. We'll find out if that's going to happen or not. But don't depend on AdSense on every store chat. I don't know. We're up in the air on that. PO box. We'll think about opening up a PO box. We don't know about that. So we're gonna. Okay, let's just cut out of here. We're past 1 hour and 15-minute mark. So, let's go ahead and wrap up your video.
All right, please like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you later tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. That is 8 o'clock Eastern. All right, for a regular vlog. All right.
All right.
See you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.